What are assessment centres anyway? In this video, you will finally understand what assessment centres are. You will finally start to realise why organisations, why companies use them, and you will be feeling more prepared because you know exactly the purpose and why they're there. Assessment centres always used to be in person, but obviously because of COVID, everything has moved online. That may have its pros and its cons for you. I'm going to tell you quickly what the assessment centre actually is. What do recruiters want to see? So if you're at the probation centre assessment, what do probation want to see? They want to see how you can work under pressure, because that is one of the expectations of the job. They want to know how you can problem solve. So just by putting you in this scenario, you are working under pressure, you are working to a time limit, you are going to be solving problems. So in your written task, you may be faced with a case study and you need to solve the problem. You may be asked to do a written task where you need to come to a conclusion and a recommendation based on the information you have been given. So the tasks really reflect what they've been asking you in the application stage, and they really reflect what they're asking you in the job description. So if you're stuck, go back through to application. Obviously your application has been good enough to get you through to this stage. And if you're stuck, go back through to the job description so you can actually figure out what is it they are looking for. What do they want when people actually get the job? What kind of probation officer are they looking for? Think about the workplace culture, the workplace environment, understand the missions and values of the probation service, so you really get to understand the culture of the company that you are going to work for. Understand that how you are feeling is normal. It is normal to feel a bit daunted. When I done my assessment centre, this was in person, so I felt like the level of competition was higher because I could actually see those people in person. It felt like I was going into an exam, but those kind of nerves, excitement, anticipation are normal to feel. So don't let that kind of put you off. I know it's easy for me to say, but I have been there. I remember getting I got a bus. So I got a bus to my assessment centre, like a National Express coach, because I was a student back then, I was trying to save my pennies. So I got a coach. I made sure that I got there really early because I know what I'm like when I panic and get somewhere late. You don't want to add that and any stress to your day. But seeing everyone there, it did add to that kind of level of anxiety that I felt about it. And then sitting there doing the assessment, it again reminded me of like exam conditions at school. So if you're at home doing it online, think about, you know, what time it is. Don't be cramming stuff in the morning thinking you've got time to go out and do these errands and do everything else, because you want to be in that right frame of mind where you are ready to go. You want everything to be quiet, you don't want distractions, people coming in, you know, family, people ringing you. Really like prepare for it, get your environment nice. You know, if I was doing it now, I would make sure my environment is tidy, because I can't work if it's chaos. That would just stress me out. So just get your environment right, make sure you're logging into Zoom and all that kind of thing on time. My last and final tip that will just really boost you up is hear other people talking about the job that you want to do. So this is one reason why I do this channel. I was a probation officer, I was a trainee probation officer, I was also a uni student doing psychology and criminology. So hearing other people talk about the job really gets you to understand what you will be doing in the job. It helps you understand the culture, the different aspects of the job that are not the formal, you know, the formal procedure that may be on the Ministry of Justice website or HMPPS website. You are getting somebody for real talking about their experiences of the job. What is the skills needed? You can learn that just by hearing people like me talk about what I've done in my job as a probation officer. So I will be sharing lots more videos about my job as a probation officer. I also share on TikTok. I'm a psychology tutor on TikTok, and I'm Edwards Tutoring on Instagram. But that will just really help you get in, just immerse yourself with everything to do with probation.